It was only a matter of time before Senate Republicans began discrediting President Biden's eventual nominee to replace Justice Stephen Breyer as being unqualified since she will be a black woman. So take a deep breath, and away we go.
The irony is that the Supreme Court is at the very same time hearing cases about this sort of affirmative racial discrimination,
yes,
and while adding someone who is the beneficiary of this sort of quote.
What President Biden did was, as a candidate, make this pledge, and that helped politicize the entire nomination process.
I got to say, that's offensive.
Right.
You know, black women are what, 6% of the U.S. population? He's saying to 94% of Americans, I don't give a damn about you. You are ineligible. It's actually an insult to black women.
You know what's actually offensive and insulting? That Raphael the Canadian took it upon himself to speak for black women. You don't. And it's equally offensive that they've all just doubled down. Roger Wicker said he would let his comments stand. Susan Collins has concerns, as usual. But she's unconcerned that Ronald Reagan literally did the same thing, made the exact same campaign promise to put a woman on the court. Perennial absolute worst candidate Cruz, who wouldn't even defend his own wife and father, kicked off Black History Month today by defending himself and claiming that Democrats are casually racist because of Biden's pledge. Apparently, Ted prefers his racism to be formal. And Cancun Cruz's complaints about the nominees' records and credentials are just crocodile tears. He wasn't bothered when Mango Mussolini was nominated judges to the federal bench who were deemed not qualified by the American Bar Association. And Ted knows that the standards for justice can be, variable. And because he was on Orange Julius Caesar's shortlist back in 2020. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. Please stop laughing. Until Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed, at which time the Orange Man unequivocally promised it will be a woman. So here's a reminder for Ted Cruz and the rest. In the court's 233-year history, the only informal requirement was essentially that they be a white man. Since 1789, of the 115 Supreme Court justices, 108 have been white men. That is about 94%. Surely these Republicans know that there aren't any constitutional requirements for being a justice. The person doesn't even have to be a lawyer or even have a law degree. Or that more than 40% of justices nominated since 1900 didn't have any prior judicial experience before becoming justices. But now that a black woman is under consideration, oh, well, she has to be far superior for a white man to be told tough luck, as Cruz said. So Republicans' disingenuous and racist attacks to malign whoever President Biden's nominee might be, each of whom, by the way, is all but guaranteed to be far more intelligent than any of them, y'all are the absolute worst. But it's only natural for the party waging war against black history to continue to whitewash history. And now they're even taking on Michelle Obama's biography.